Good morning, everyone. It's me checking in again. It's currently 6 o'clock in the morning. About to do some video editing. I had to cut this video because I needed something up. Been 4 days since the last post, probably 5 by the time you see this. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how the video is gonna come together, but this clip right here is to tell you. It'll be at the beginning of the video, but it's recorded after it all. It's hard to explain, but I believe what you're going to see is a little bit jumpy, but basically to cover the basics, I broke a temp sensor on my DS450, but I got a replacement, got to put in, reflash the ECU so it was at a limp mode. I fixed that. I hooked up my Motorworks programmer, my full Rossier exhaust, changed the oil again just for safe measures. There's still a little bit of a squeak in the clutch that I'd like to fix. Other than that, I painted the plastics for it, the front middle piece. It's yellow. I painted it white for the graphics kit. I didn't get into filming it all, but I left the bike apart and took it for a test ride, and it actually works really good. But in this video, what you will see, I'm not sure what you'll see because I don't necessarily remember what I got recorded, but I just wanted to update you guys that the bike's running. I got the plastics painted, they're ready to go back together, but I'm only gonna put them on whenever I get my graphics kit in, and my flex bars are on the way, and then shortly when I get those parts in sometime either next week or something, I'm not sure when they're gonna come for this COVID thing. But when they're in, I'll record parts, I'll record them, putting them on, and then I'm gonna do some test runs on the bike itself. But yeah, this video is probably gonna be a little complicated, I'm not sure because I haven't edited yet, but I just want to throw out an update that it may be a little jumpy, so I just wanted to tell you. Plastics are painted, bike's working again, videos will come on it firing up. I actually have a clip of it starting for this video for you guys. But other than that, it's probably gonna be pretty jumpy, and I do apologize for that. Nothing much to film. I've been in St. John helping out the old man and been kind of farting around the yard, doing a little bit of work here and there. Not really focusing on the videos, but I promise better videos will come, better time will come, and I just want to thank you guys for being a part of this journey. Something I wanted to talk about. My grandfather, Spurge McLean, he passed away about probably a year ago, or a little more than a year ago, and I've been having a real hard time with it. It's a crappy situation, and you know, I went and visited him last night, and I got thinking to myself, he was always an entertainer and always loved making people smile, and I have that exact same drive too. That's why I've been doing these videos. So all your guys' support makes me feel so appreciative of this channel, and I just want to thank all you guys so friggin' much for being a part of this journey, and I hope we can make something out of it. I hope I can make more videos to entertain you guys, and I hope we can obtain a certain amount of subscribers, because I just like seeing people happy, just like seeing them entertained, and you guys are the best channel I could ever ask for. Half of you are my friends, and I'm so appreciative of that. Thank you guys so much for watching these videos. It means the absolute world to me. But anyways, yeah, like I said, plastic painted, bike's running, it's ready to go, baby. Let's go, right? Except no Nerf bars or tags or anything, so it's kind of sketchy to drive. I gotta wait for other parts to come in so I can finish putting it together. Probably, I'm not gonna paint the Nerf bars, if I haven't mentioned that. It'll be seen in the video. I think I said I was gonna paint them, but I'm not going to. Decided not to. I figured I'd leave it stock because I may upgrade sometime in the future, not sure yet, and then I'll go get them powder coated. But right now, budget's a little tight, don't have an actual physical job yet. I'm not making any money off YouTube yet, so either reach this video to 100,000 or get a real job, I guess. I don't know. I'm not saying that this isn't a real job. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. But anyways, beautiful morning, great time to get things done. It's gonna be 26 degrees today, so I'm looking forward to that. Anyways, on to the rest of the video, guys. I love all of you. Thank you so much for being a part of this. You're the best. Better videos to come, I promise. Be more clear, and you'll understand it a little bit better, and I'll get some clips of the four-wheeler for you. Love you. Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm Keaton Mercer from North Boys TV. So, yesterday, or maybe not for you guys, but for me, yesterday, took the wing off my car, didn't like it anymore, freaking hated it, so I'm just gonna run it, but no, I'm just kidding. I actually painted
my wing, and I must say, for an at-home job, it turned out friggin' amazing. I did a graphite metallic. So next on the list is to paint my four-wheeler. For the graphics kit, it's white, black, and red, and I had yellow plastic, so I went and picked up more paint, white Plasti Dip. I heard Plasti Dip was kind of like the way to go. It adheres to just about everything. Plus, it's very durable, and if you don't like how it turns out in the end, you can easily just peel it off. And now all I gotta do is fish all this crap out, set up the booth to start spraying. I'm gonna spray these plastics. I gotta take them off. I'm going to spray that to match the Nerf bars. And I was thinking maybe the front bumper, but I might just get a new one, so I may hold off on that. Along with the A-arms. I'm gonna try to hook up the tether, and I'm going to try to hook up the speedometer so that it shows my speed. It's not that I really need to see it, but it completes the bike, and I just like to have it done. I say let's start fishing everything out of here. Alright, so I got the shed emptied out and my wheeler back in. Next up, start taking it apart, get it ready for paint, and then clean off whatever needs cleaned off, sand it, and then Plasti Dip it, and I'll record this video all in increments. No need to film a time lapse. Works out way better when there's just increments, I find. But anyways, let's tear this apart. Once I get to tear it apart, I'll check back in. Okay, a few hours later, not even, it's been like 1 hour. The bike tore down to how I want it, and got all this torn apart. All I gotta do, take the nets off, peel the stickers off, clean it up real nice. Not gonna sand these. I did plastic without sanding them before, and it worked out totally fine. These ones I may rough up because I'm not sure if it'll stick right or not. We're gonna give it a whirl anyway. And while I got the bike open, I'm gonna see if I can't run new wires for this so the tether actually works. And I'm gonna plug the speedometer in. It comes down somewhere and plugs into here. I just gotta find that plug, but I'm pretty sure it melted some from the last guy that owned it. So I'll have to figure out why it did that and then fix it. Plug it in, see if it works. I would also like to clean the bike off while it has its inside showing, so I can really get a good clean on it. I'm gonna throw the Rossier back on, keep it apart, and then put the heat temp sensor on, zip tie up a couple wires so that they don't melt on the new exhaust. And other than that, let's get to painting. Okay, 3 days later from the last clip, things got out of hand, the bike quit working, but I got it running again. Ended up in St. John for a day, helping out the father at the shop. Anyways, I'm gonna go change the oil because there ended up being gas in it from trying to roll it over so much, it flooded real bad. Change the oil. Oil tank significantly smaller, so it doesn't take that much oil anymore. It's like an aftermarket thing, I don't know. But anyway, let's see if I can get it running right. I gotta hook up the exhaust again, and got some paint to do. I gotta peel the old paint off because it didn't turn out great. Bought 2 new cans of Plasti Dip, and hopefully, I'm not too worried about the plastics right now because my graphics kit isn't gonna be in for like another 2 weeks or something. Step 1, get the bike running, get it sounding nice and loud. The reason why I wasn't starting, coil plug came undone towards the rear coil pack. But anyways, got it sorted out, got it ready to roll. Now I just gotta switch out the exhaust and take her for a little test spin, see how she holds up. Back in the shed, essentially all this shit piled up everywhere's gotta move out so I can take a look at this thing. It's leaking a little bit of oil for some reason, but I'm gonna fix that in the process. Yeah, got the Plasti Dip, got some oil. Now I just gotta get her to roll, baby, roll. So I got the oil dripping out of her. She's awful gassy, that's all I'm saying. But anyways, I'm gonna let that drip out, funnel some oil back into her. Once I get the new oil in, I'm gonna swap out the exhaust. Make sure I don't break the temp sensor this time around. If you haven't seen the exhaust, it's Rossier full pipe. I had to buy clamps for it. See there, they're really ugly, but hey, they'll do the job. Anyways, I'll finish letting that oil clear out. I'll fill her back up, get that other exhaust on, and I'll check back in. But anyways, pretty simple so far. The only problem I really have with that oil tank is the drain bolt doesn't line up with the hole in the skid plate, so it's kinda gotta do a friggin' dance to get her out. Anytime after that, it's easy. Leak some coolant. I had to flush some down through. I'm probably gonna have to add a little bit more. Just have to see when the time comes. Okay, so after a long hunt for my programmer, didn't find it, but I finally found it. Got everything rug up, the exhaust all on, and it's ready to start, but I'm super nervous to start it up. Last time I tried, something sparked right up, so I'm gonna see if I can crank her on and see what happens. Okay, so I just had her fired up real quick there, but it's on an 08 ECU. It's a 2012. It was just to see if it would fix the limp mode. It did. But I'm concerned where the wiring's a little bit different on the 2012 than it is the 08 with their less relays and less fuses, that it's gonna harm it in some type of way. So I'm gonna swap the ECUs back out, even though I think the 2012 is in limp mode, but it might correct itself where I got the sensor fixed. I'm gonna give that a whirl, see if it changes it. Something started smoking, I'm not sure what it was. I'm pretty sure it was just the exhaust where there's probably something on it, like when I was not powder coating, but plasti dipping. But I'm gonna swap out the ECUs, fire it back up and see what happens. Okay, so it's later in the day. I'm not sure if I checked in last, but I got it to run. I just finished painting the front piece. It turned out really good. All I got left to do is put on this clear coat. Well, I say clear coat, but it really just makes matte plasti dip look gloss. It's called Glossifier, I guess. Same deal, I gotta spray that, but I'm gonna see if I can't get a start for you guys on the bike. It is so loud, the camera won't even do it justice. Let's see, is it in neutral? Key, turn the key on, hopefully. So loud. Super happy with how that sounds anyway. Friggin' loud. But anyways, I'm gonna get this Glossifier put on. I'm gonna let that dry overnight, plastics back together, and do a little bit more to the bike, and then hopefully have it back together for this weekend, which is coming up in 2 days. So I'm gonna spray this last bit of Glossifier on it, and you'll guys see the bike when it's put back together.